everybody. How are we? Sorry, my voice is croaky already. I haven't even started. How are you all? Susan Sutherland. Hello. I got your parcel. Thank you so much. I just got to stop this thingo from making a noise. I'm on the laptop in the house, guys, so can everyone hear me okay? And possibly early. Yeah, it's very late for me, isn't it? But I have been so flat out trying to get ready for Christmas. But we've only got groceries to get done now and a couple of little things and we're all good. So I should be free for a live tomorrow. Hi, Twiggy. Gymnastics, hello. How are we? Twiggy. Aussie True Crime, hello. Celeste, you're fine, you can fall asleep. We've got present wrapping on the floor. Hubby's at another Christmas party. Hi, Ginger Snap. How are you? Good morning. It sounds so weird, good morning, when it's now 8:20 p.m. over here. You're 8:20 p.m. too, aren't you, Susan? Miss Justice is awake. But no, I was just going to say, why are you awake? It must be like 3 in the morning, is it? Yeah, so yesterday I went to Wagga for the day with my youngest daughter, Christmas shopping, and that was awesome because we haven't had a day just her and I for, I don't know, 5 years or so. So that was really special. And it's the first time in 20 years that I've gone Christmas shopping without hubby. 4:20 a.m. Oh my God. For Celeste. And 1:20 a.m. for Miss Justice. That's crazy. And it's, 8:20, nearly 8:25 here. So I want to say a big, big, big thank you to Susan for her beautiful parcel. Yeah, in a minute. Call out from hubby soon. I know, Susan, that's the only thing. So I've got to go live. I just miss everybody. And this is probably the longest gap I've had since I started. And I don't like doing that because people worry. Like the amount of messages and everything you get asking if you're all right and stuff. But this time of year is, yeah, she's sick, guys. She's got, I don't know where it's come from, but Miss Layla has the worst cough ever. And it's gone down to her chest, so we're just hoping it doesn't turn into an infection or anything over Christmas. That would have been lovely. Man, a rather pain to take Christmas shopping. Every year we've always done it together, and I don't know, I would probably prefer to go by myself, to be honest. You know, they just sort of look at you at times like when you go to put something in the trolley, who's that for? And they'll give you a look like, oh, I don't think that's a good idea, where I just like to put in the trolley what I want to put in the trolley. But yeah, sometimes it's just annoying. Yeah, it is. She's got it just started with a little dry cough like a few days ago, and she doesn't seem sick at all. Like she hasn't got a fever, she hasn't got anything else, just this. And then this morning we noticed it sounds like chesty. So I went and got her some Benadryl, and she's just had some of that. So might knock her out. You've done all your shopping and cooking, Susan. Oh my God. No, I haven't done any of the groceries yet. It's not too bad for me this year because we're having it at my son's, and put Vicks on her chest at night. Yeah, I'm going to do that tonight. Do you know, has anyone heard that old wives' tale where you put Vicks on your feet before you go to bed? And I reckon that really helps. I've never done it, so I don't know. Celeste says exactly. Oh, hubby walks around and sticks things in the cart when you aren't looking that you don't need. Yes, he does. Is Sharon bad with these mails as well? Probably. The last couple of days I have been, but normally I check them often. I did see one from Miss Justice in there about Crime Stories Obsessed, saying it's fine to go back to square one with Summer's case with her videos if we want to use them. I'm confused right now, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on with Laura. So I've just been trying to catch up on, because I was in Ziggy's live earlier, and everyone knows Ziggy and I had a situation a few weeks back, but being adults, we've moved on, and I felt so sad for her in her life. So she was playing Jay. Was anyone in there? And socks. She was playing Jays for Justice's call to the Edie lady about the ancestry stuff, okay? And while that was playing, Molly Golightly rang her live on the phone on Laura's channel, which is Life Perplexed QT. You saw it, Susan? You were there too, Miss Justice? I felt really, really sad for Ziggy. Even though Ziggy and I had a kerfuffle, whatever you want to call it, misunderstanding a few weeks back. I watch most of her lives because in Australia it suits my time zone. She always seems to be on when everyone else is not, sort of thing. And I enjoy being in there. Most of you guys are in there, so I get to chat with a lot of my subs in there as well. And I don't have a problem in there, except for that one time. Anyway, I could hear in Ziggy's voice that this had really got to her. You know what I mean? Like, she sounded really rattled. So I got all emotional, and I was sitting here, just felt really, really bad for her. that Molly was on the phone being nasty to her. So I sent her a $5 super chat and just like, you know, I can hear the hurt in your voice and don't let it get to you. You're loved and just something positive, you know. Well, then she got halfway through my comment and just broke down and started crying. So then I felt even bloody worse. I know. I really did. I felt. I really, really felt bad for her. It's not. Why do people keep doing this shit? You didn't say that? It was sort of about halfway through, Susan. It was, it's just horrible. But I think what sort of hit Ziggy even more is the fact that she knew she was going to cop it from one side or the other. It was either going to be Tiffany or Molly, and Molly's made the first move. Yeah, it's horrible. Yeah, gymnastics. She's like with all those. I know she's copped flack in the past, and we all do. If you're a creator, you're putting yourself out there for people to be malicious and give you shit and stuff. But I seem to be able to take it on myself more than I can take it for people that I like and that I support. When it's about someone else, I get really burnt up and angry. But if they say stuff about me, I'm just like, whatever. And I don't let it get to me. Oh, Doohicky's here. Merry Christmas to you, Doohickey.
You have to be kidding me.
Shazza. You little devil. They all think they will be the first with the news or solving Summer's case, not how it should be. Hi, Erica St. John. How are you? Yeah, that's really true, Susan. But I tell you what. Oh, here's Duchess of Carolina. Hello. I'd scheduled it, Duchess, so I had to stop typing in Discord and come over. Yeah, I sort of got myself timed out on another channel. I was in trouble. I was just in the mood after that Molly Go Lightly thing. Really?
Well,
Miss Rapper's getting a bit noisy on the floor.
well, I ran out of wrapping paper.
A stitching crime. Karen Campbell, hello. Oh, we got another Shazza in the crowd, people. Erica St. John's doing the Shazza as well. Sharon, what did you say? What did I say about what? When I got timed out? Oh, it's funny as. So when I was in Ziggy's chat, someone said in the chat that there was something going on in, oh my God, about, hi Stella, that the channel Self-Made Mum had been bitching or something. I don't know. I can't even remember what they said was going on over there. But I thought it had something to do. Yeah, it was. It was something to do with Molly. That's right. That she was over there discussing the Molly Golightly situation. So I thought I'll duck over there and see what's being said. So I go in there, and who should be there? Miss Disappearing Angel, Lizzie B. Savage. And she's in there talking up, how stressed she's been, the poor little princess. She needs a break, and she'll be back on her normal channel on the 2nd of January. But she's on her backup channel at the moment. And, poor little Lizzie, poor little victim. And I just, no, I'm not having it. I'm over the shit. So I give her a few home truths about the way she conducts herself on YouTube with threatening good people to the extreme. And then I had the real griff come for me as well. And I'm like, I don't give a flying fuck right now. Do what you like. So I didn't stop. I just kept letting fly. And then they sort of tied me out. And I was just like, then the creator, I've never been to her channel ever before. So it was probably a bit rude of me. But I wasn't talking to the creator, but I disrespected her channel. But I was lovely when I first went in there, but I couldn't sit there and put up with Lizzie's crying about, she's so bloody traumatized. Hell no. And I'm sure none of you would either. In this situation, sit back and just say nothing. Like, I feel bad that I disrespected the creator, but she was like, oh, Lizzie, what's happening? What's going on? Who's saying nasty things to you? And I was just like, yeah, it was me. Deal with it. Oh, I've just timed her out, Lizzie. Are you sure you're okay? No, you let me know, because I won't let people come in here and treat you like that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to puke. Sharon, you must have been naughty because no one gets timed out on Ziggy's. No, Doohickey, it wasn't on Ziggy's. I was in Ziggy's, and someone said that there was stuff going on in that Self-Made Mum channel about Molly. So me being a sticky beak, I went over there to have a little listen to see what was going on. And Lizzie and all the little Lizzie supporters are over there sucking up a butt and, oh, Glitterazzi, hello. And I just couldn't deal with it. Did you get put? No, not quite, Miss Justice, because I got bored. Because I couldn't talk anymore for 5 minutes. Like, everyone knows I have the attention span of an ant. Then when I couldn't type, I got bored. And then they went back to, poor little Lizzie. And I thought, I'm out of here. I've done my good deed for the day. And then, like, the odd person in there was like, did that really happen? And I thought, if one people opens their eyes to what she has done, my work here is complete, 97-year-old grandma should be ashamed. I should be, shouldn't I? My internet needs to be taken away. Daisy White's here. Hi, Daisy. Griffey's here. Hello. Yes, I just thought I'd pop in and say hi to everyone because I was missing you all. I'm down to maybe 4 to 5. 4 to 5 watts. I'm behind. Yes, so Molly's come for Ziggy and I was just pissed. Especially after she's been in there sucking up to Ziggy when she wants subs. Like, Molly will go in there and get in the chat and, you know, ring her up and all that. And that was all fine when Molly wanted a piece of Ziggy's 1,100 viewers. That's all good and dandy. I'm just going out the back to have a cigarette. But then she flies for her. Why do people do this stuff? I just don't understand the nastiness. And I don't like seeing people upset. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's karma because Ziggy's done this to other people. I don't know. I just don't like seeing people cry and be upset for nothing. There's dogs barking everywhere here. Do it for clicks and views. Yeah. So everyone's sorted for Christmas. So tomorrow is Christmas Eve for us, isn't it, Susan? Daisy. No, me either, Miss Duchess. It's... I don't know. I don't understand just how cruel they can be. Yeah, she is. She reminds me of a younger me when I was her age, you know, where I was really, and I can still be very naive, Karen Campbell, but I was so much like Ziggy at her age. Like, very similar, I will say that. I've sort of grew, I think because when you get burnt so much, don't you, you just, you're a little bit wiser and a little bit harder to push over, you know. Hey, Ethel, how are you? I've so missed you guys. Just popping in to show you some love. Thank you. Hi, Gabby B. Oh my gosh. All the families here. I've done for Christmas. Just need to make the Pavlova tomorrow. Do you make it yourself, Twiggy? You're a little legend. Not me. I'm buying a bought one. Miss Layla's a bit annoyed that we're having it at my son's this year. And I said, why? And she said, oh, because then we won't have the leftovers here. And I said, oh, I'll make 2 lots. Because I make this big seafood salad and potato bake and all that sort of stuff. And the leftovers usually do us for a few days. So I'll just make 2 of everything and then we can leave 1 lot here. We're here because you aren't a vicious creator. You are very funny, kind and pleasant to hang out with. Oh, that's so sweet, gymnastics. Oh my gosh. That's really gorgeous. Thank you. Even though I can make it through many shows. No, it was interesting last night, but like it was real life, happening real life. There was a lady in the chat. Her name was Wait What or What Wait. I don't know, one or the other. And she's got a missing cousin. And they were trying to find her on Ziggy's Live last night, like checking jails. And at one point, they thought they'd tracked her down to a specific jail, but it turned out not to be her. But there's an official missing persons case taken out on her. And yeah, I asked in the chat if they'd found her yet, but I don't think they have. So just goes to show it can happen to any of us at any time. You know, that these things can happen. It will. Just hubby and I this year, after 4 years of family, some family come to stay on the 29th. I get a break. I know. I'm not as stressed this year because it's not here. I'm just going to take the break while I can. And with the 3 little ones, like at my son's, it's better for them because they don't have to leave all their presents and stuff like that. And then we will all probably go out the farm to my daughter-in-law's family. And we usually have dinner out there with them and their families. And then we come home. Pavlova is Pavlova is an Australian icon. It is like a gigantic meringue that's crunchy on the outside and has the really soft, moist, fluffy stuff in the middle. And we layer it in cream and like banana, strawberries, passion fruit. It's the best thing on earth. Yeah, Twiggy's just marshmallow in the center. That's right. In the middle, cream, berries, fruit. I know, it's the best. It's my favorite thing. I was supposed to be visiting, Gabby B says, supposed to be visiting an elderly auntie on Christmas Day, but the nursing home has gone in. Oh, no. It's so bad right now, Gabby B, isn't it? Daisy, Susan. As from midnight tonight, how long have we had, honestly? Since Wednesday, we in New South Wales. Wednesday, we had our restrictions lifted so we didn't have to wear masks. And from midnight tonight, we're back to our masks and back to the QR checking in situation. And I predict, if not Boxing Day, the day after, I think there's going to be some form of lockdown again. Because we had 5,700 and something cases in New South Wales in the last 24 hours. It went up over 700 overnight. Oh, no. Daisy. Guys, I don't know if any of you have been reading the comments from our last live, but could you please go over to the comment section to Green-Eyed, Green-Eyed Lady. So on the last live, she was asking for prayers for her 3-month-old little grandson, if you guys can remember. He was admitted to hospital for bronchitis, and he had RSV on top of it. Okay, so she was looking after her 7-year-old granddaughter while mum and dad were at the hospital with the baby and all that, okay? So yesterday, while I was Christmas shopping, I was just randomly checking comments and stuff as they come up on my phone, and during the night before. So while she's looking after the granddaughter, she gets another phone call from another hospital saying that her other adult son had just been rushed to that emergency department because he had had a seizure and had whacked his head, okay? And he was having tests and stuff. And I was just trying to give a comments and, just breathe, be positive, all them sorts of things while I was, awake for a little bit during the night. And then when I was shopping yesterday, she was still messaging and she was saying that they've just transferred him to another hospital. And today, your time, US time, he is having a craniotomy on his skull. And it didn't look good. So please, if you have 3 minutes, can you please just, because I don't know any other way to contact her other than the comments on that last live. So if you could just go over and I keep saying, we're thinking of you and all that sort of thing. But if you could just go over and give her a little bit of a comment and some love and prayer hands and things, I'm sure she would be so appreciative. And what worries me more than anything is I haven't heard from her all day today, my time. So hopefully with her grandson and her son, they're okay and she's sleeping. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, we all think we've got problems, but there's always someone that's going through something so much worse. It's just sad. Oh, Teresa's here. Hi, Therese. Best wishes for your mothers. Yes, Daisy. And prayers for Daisy's mum too, guys. Like, I know Karen Campbell. Like everyone says to me, oh, it wouldn't worry you because, you don't go anywhere. But at this time of year, like today we went to Young shopping. It's an hour the other side of us. And the whole way over I was thinking about what we just heard on the news in the car, that the masks are back and how many cases there were and everything. And I'm thinking, I'm not even going to book anything for a holiday down the coast or anything just yet because it looks like it's going to be bad again. Even though they're saying that this new strain isn't as bad, there's still heaps and heaps of people getting to ICU and stuff. So, and we're not due for our third shot till the end of January. Oh, really, Daisy? 7th bout. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope she's okay. She's lucky she's got you. Yeah, lots of prayer hands for Daisy's mum, guys. You had your third, Karen? It's so hard, isn't it? What happened to Gabby? I just found out yesterday that one of my friends passed away a couple of months ago during the COVID period suddenly. Oh my God, Gabby. I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't find out online. That's happened to me a couple of times in the last couple of months. And it's even more shocking when you find out online. Daughter has 4 young children. Oh my God. 4 little grandkids. You let us know if we can do anything, Daisy. Your poor mum, I hope she pulls up okay. Yes. I can't even imagine having to have it 7 times. But, you know, when you're in that situation, you've got to do what you've got to do, don't you? Like, I need to go back to bed. We'll catch up. Oh, no worries, Duchess. Thank you for popping in. I just wanted to come on and say a quick hi and let you all know I'm fine and well and that I was missing you all. Aren't we lucky to have all these beautiful people? Yes, we are, Stella. We are so lucky. Oh. Yeah, I found out one of my friends had passed. You're not going to believe this, like online. And that her online funeral was about to happen in an hour. So I was trying to get over the shock of her passing away and then an hour later attend her online funeral. And it was just, I was just sort of dazed for like 2 days after it. I couldn't believe it. I hope this child isn't giving me her wog, I tell you now. Yeah, she must be so strong. But that's like my mother-in-law. She had bowel cancer 20 years ago. Then she had breast cancer 10 years ago. And she still, like, she had to have a mastectomy. Luckily, it hadn't gone to any other lymph nodes. And she's still as fit as a fiddle. Like, she's on a walker and stuff now, but she's still as sharp as. Of course, they were speaking to your talented lady. Oh, she is so talented, isn't she? Gymnastics. Like, I've been talking about changing the name of the channel, but I don't want to lose my logo either. So I'm sort of, oh, I don't know what to do because I just love that logo so much. This year has been full of much sadness. I know, Gabby B. Let's just pray and pray and pray that there are answers for summer and that next year is kinder to everybody. I think, here she is, green-eyed lady. How are the boys? How's your grandson? We were just talking about it, about your son and your grandson. I hope they're okay. Your ears must have been burning while you were asleep. That noise is my dog drinking. Sorry, guys. It's going to be better if I say it. Oh, Stella. You guys have been through the ringer too, Stella. But yeah, I'm hoping 2022 is better for the world than this year's been. Ben is in hospital and Branda's surgery was a success. Oh my God, that's so good. That's great news, green-eyed lady. I was just asking everyone to go over and leave you some beautiful, encouraging, positive comments. And that I was worried because I hadn't heard from you all day because it was daytime for me. And I said, hopefully she's just been asleep and the boys are good. Oh, I'm glad his surgery went well. Oh, it's good to have good news. I'm excited. Glad to hear. Yes, that's awesome. I know it has. And I had no other way to contact you. That's why I just kept replying in the messages, like in the comments, just so you know you didn't feel so alone. And because you do in situations like that, don't you? Sometimes you just need someone to say breathe, like just breathe right now. Glenn Campbell, try. Oh my God, I love that song, Gabby B. Yes, there's so many of them out there that need to be doing that right now. I just don't understand. Like I do, I know why they carry on, because people want to follow arguments and fights and all of that, and they know that it brings them subs and views. Oh, anytime, green-eyed lady. It's I was telling my husband today about what you're going through, and he said, can't you just ring her or something? And I said, no, because it was in the comments and stuff. But I do worry, and I don't forget shit either. Like I might forget the most basic of things, but if someone's going through a rough time, I can't just switch off until I know you're okay, type of thing. You know what I mean? It does, doesn't it, Susan? Just to know that someone out there is praying for you, thinking about you, hoping everything's all good. No, I'm just sick of seeing people hurt, Daisy. It's just a quick note. Well, too, I have unsubbed from most channels, not because I have given up on summer, but because drama, etc. I may disappear off YouTube. I will miss you guys. Oh, Therese. That's really sad to me if you leave. Really sad. See what I mean? Like, because of everything that goes on, we lose fabulous people. That's what it boils down to. That's really sad to me, Therese. I'll really, really miss you. I understand, like, don't think that I haven't thought it over the last couple of weeks as well, because I honestly have. You know, is any of it worth it? I totally get why, but it's sad as well. You know, you've got to sit here and watch subs and other creators struggling all the time. Yeah, Celeste, that's exactly right. And they don't give two shits about their subs or viewers or future subs. That's the part I will never understand. If you're going to be a creator, surely you put your subs family first. No, Karen, but it does get you to a point exactly where Therese is right now, and where Ginger Snap feels like she's on the verge of it as well. That it's just so consuming and stressful, and I felt the same way, but I will never leave Sharon. Oh, thank you, Green-Eyed Lady. Yeah, I know, Susan. You know, that's why I find it hard to come on and just keep rehashing the same theories with Summer's case and everything, because I'm not the creator that comes on and 100% believes that she was kidnapped, or that Don, you know, we don't know. No, I don't think I could, because what I've gone through in the last 3 days with missing everybody, that's what I was saying about changing the name of the channel. Like, maybe if I just took the crime word out, or something. Griffey might be able to help me, and Stella and Ethel. Find a direction where we can still talk about different cases and everything, but it's not that I'm giving up on Summer, but I just feel like you guys might be getting a bit tired of going over the same theories over and over and over and over. Like, you're flogging a dead horse to a certain extent. And that's why a lot of creators are now going for other creators, because of what they're doing handling the case. You know what I mean? Like Tiffany going for MGL because she went to Tennessee. So they've run out of content. So now we'll just start shit with the whole community because we're bored and we've got nothing to talk about. Yeah, Karen, that's exactly 100% what I want to do more of. Probably start. I was going to start that that puff quilt today, but I honestly, to be completely honest, guys, I didn't realize it was Christmas this Saturday. Our time. I'm not even joking. That's how much I pay attention to what day it is and what the date is, because I honestly thought it was Tuesday next week. And then family is saying, so when are you going Christmas shopping? I'm like, oh, I don't know, on the weekend. And they just said, They were looking at me like I had lost my mind. So I get all defensive and I'm like, what? What's wrong with that? And they said, there mightn't be anything open. And I said, why? And they're like, because it's Christmas on Saturday. I'm like, no. And they're like, yeah, it is. So my week of planning went down the toilet real quick. But that's how ditzy I get. We could all send in photos. Oh, yes. That's a great idea, Ghost Bird. So Boxing Day, we're going to cut up the new fabric. I was the same. Oh my God, Christmas is here with 2 weeks away. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. You like seeing hearing about it? Well, that's good. It's better than sitting listening to people scream and yell at each other. The lack of empathy, Ginger Snap says, the lack of empathy and understanding that these are real humans is so disturbing and a jab to the soul to see people not care, to hurt another intentionally and then pretend to care for children. I know, Ginger Snap. That's exactly what I was trying to articulate earlier with, and then in the same breath, they're Christians and God-fearing people, and it's like, no, this just does not add up for me. I know, Griffy, I'm getting there. I'm so sorry. So yeah, with hubby being home all week, it's like I just haven't had, they get a bit needy and they want your attention all the time. But this is his third party day in a row, I might add. But if you go on YouTube for a few hours, it's like, what are you doing? You're going to be there all day. I'm like, I haven't even been on for 3 days, you bloody numbskull. Oh, we do too with you, green-eyed monster. Oh, monster, green-eyed lady. Oh my God, where did monster come from? Yeah, you go and get some rest while you can. I'm so glad and thankful that they're both doing okay. And thank you so much for updating us, because I was really, really worried. So I'll have a good sleep tonight. Thank you. Oh, geez, that makes my heart so happy. So let's just go into bed too. Thank you for jumping in, Celeste. I know it's really late for you guys in the US. There must be so many of us into craft and things of similar interest that we can talk about. Oh my God. You embroider. Yes, you embroider. I thought that was Therese talking. And I know you knit. I'm going to show your gifts in a minute. But you can't look at my head, because my hair is like so bad. It's up in a ponytail and it's not looking good at all, just so you know. How much battery? I've got half a battery. I'll have a cigarette and then we'll go inside and I'll show you. So I haven't showed you guys formally, which I was talking to Susan the other night, and I thought I showed you guys when we got home from the shopping trip what we actually bought, but apparently I didn't yet. Oh my gosh. Sorry. He's just a little shithead. Jed! Stop. Get into bed. Go on, into bed now. Get in there. Right, I'll have a cigarette, then we'll go in and I'll show you. So last night I was going to come on and show you all the fabrics. Yeah, watch Catch Up Celeste and Green Eyed Lady to see what we actually bought the other day. There's way too much. Oh, Gabby B, isn't there what? Sometimes I wish we could be turned back. If I could turn back time by share. Oh my God, do you know what? I was telling you all on that the last live about my sister and what she went through and how she was shot and her best friend was murdered and her boyfriend was a quadriplegic and the other guy was murdered as well. That song was playing at the time that shooting happened. She told me afterwards. So every time I hear that song, I get like shivers all over me. Isn't that the weirdest thing? I'm going to message her and see if she'll come on one day. But Therese, hang on, Therese. She's saying good night to Celeste. Good night, Celeste. Sweet dreams. Would you still come on to the other channel though? If it was just about the patchwork crafting and stuff, like the odd conversation, maybe about cases, because I would hate to not have you in our community anymore at all. Daisy White. I'm going to cover a plain vase in crushed glass. Oh my gosh. We need to do some of these panels, guys, where people can come up and work on their stuff and show us. There's so much to learn. We all have our own niches. Does someone want to smoke hashish with me? No, but you knock yourself out, man. Whatever works for you. Grasm, whatever your name is. You might be in the wrong room. Definitely might be in the wrong room. I tagged Daisy by mistake. My dining room is a fabric hoard. Oh my God. I love it. I think we can do so much good. Don't smoke anything. No, I know. I've got to take my BK's room is down the hall and make 3 lefts. Hi, Chris. That's awesome. Don't forget the steri strips. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, Gabby, I'm just hoping we still get to make our trip up your way. I'm really stressing that it's not going to happen, though. I could not believe, like, this is how much Australian news I've been missing because I'm always on YouTube. I didn't even know that the cases were like 3,000 the other day. Had no clue. I nearly fell over. How are you, Chris? Merry Christmas. Like it gets me every year how much preparation we have to do for Christmas and getting organised, and then it's over in a matter of a few hours. Oh, really? Show me the fabric purchase, answer my messages. I will now. I can sit down, Susan. I literally sat down for the first time about half an hour before I started the live. That's how crazy it's been. That reminds me of when I used to run a YouTube chat room, and we used to say the same things to the trolls that came in. Hey Sharon, what about a healing kindness quilt? Obs, after all this season, I know. That sounds awesome. Do you know there's a I'll see if I can find the pattern over the next couple of days. They did a lot of them for bushfire victims last year in Australia, and everyone made a heap of these. I swear if this kid gives me her cough, I'm not going to be impressed, because I will get it like tenfold whenever they give me their germs. Yeah, so everyone made a heap of little love heart blocks, whether you wanted to applique the love hearts on or piece it into a love heart block. And we put them all together and quilted them and sent them off to heaps of bushfire victims. But we could do the same thing, Ghost Bird, and have like inspirational little embroidered squares with, like little inspirational phrases and things. What do you put in your seafood salad? I make, I boil up pasta, and then I put in, it's really, really basic and simple, diced, cut up celery and prawns, peeled prawns, shredded crab meat, and a heap of Thousand Island sauce or seafood sauce, and just mix it all together, and it's so good. It's crazy what is expected. I know, 25,000 a day cases. Yeah, it's really good. And the potato bake, I actually won a cooking competition for it 25 years ago. This is before all the pasta bakes and potato bakes were a thing. I peel the potatoes. I sort of cut them in halves or thirds. I boil them. Then I drain them, pop them in a big ceramic dish, baking dish type thing. And I put diced onion over it and a packet of chicken noodle soup. That's the key ingredient. And cream, 1 jar of thickened cream, then diced bacon, and then cheese. And it is, just chuck it in the oven till it's brown and yummy. And the chicken noodle soup is what gives it the flavor. It's just amazing. Really nice. Yeah, and comfort quilts for kiddies. There's so many causes. You use French onion in your potato bake, Daisy? I can remember about 20 years ago there was a thing about this big fad where you had the oven bags. Remember them? And you would put like a raw chicken in it with a packet of French onion soup mix sprinkled in with it, tie it up, chuck it in the oven for a couple of hours, and it was divine. It was the best. I haven't made that forever. But when my kids were little, that was a regular thing. I think it's just too easy to buy a barbecue chook now. Oh my God. She's done a great job. Where did she put everything? Oh, it's down here. Hang on, guys. I've just got to get organised here for a second. Now, do you promise you're not going to look at my head? French onion dip. Yes, that used to be the go. I haven't even seen them oven bags anywhere. I've just got to turn the sound on my phone just in case hubby decides. Just in case he tries to ring for a pickup. Because you never know. By mixing French onion soup and sour cream. There's someone out the front. There's somebody out the front. Do you want to have a look? Sharon, we are all sat here with similar hair. Don't worry. You sure? Because it's pretty shitty. Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Look, it's not good. I want to show you guys what Susan sent me. We picked the parcel up today. Okay, so she's made for my new baby grandson these beautiful little washers. Can you see? With bunnies. So he's got the matching, he's got two little washers with the bunnies. How clever is she, guys? I'm going to show the fabric in a minute. Why are my liar pants on fire? My hair is, look at this. You can't even see it. It's so bad.
It was a colour.
Oh. And look, a towel with a bunny. Where's the other ones? How clever is she? This is our little Susan Sutherland. Your hair is fine. And for the girls, we've got Big Sis. Washer. Jeez. They're just beautiful. Thank you so much, Susan. You're an absolute sweetheart. And the matching hand towel. Trying to get the light right. That's for the big sis. And for little sis. We all need a bit of this right now. You go, girl. And the matching hand towel. Well, isn't she beautiful? And that's not all. She has knitted a beautiful little blanket for the pram with a little teddy. Yeah, she's amazing. And an awesome big one. Like, this is massive.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah,
It's just because it's folded.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for a car seat. That's a good idea, Susan. But how clever is she?
Am I wrapping them?
Yeah. So thank you so much. He's going to love them. Good night, Karen. Have a good sleep. I'm like that too, Susan. I love to give too. But we really, really appreciate it. I know, she's a clever girl. Very clever girl. Now, oh no. Fabrics. So,
What?
the Bluetooth's on.
Mm.
It's coming through my speakers. So we got this pack, which is a Tilda. Oh, geez, I hate trying to get these cameras working. Look at that. So I'm going to pull one of these out because you might recognize what was in the shop. Remember this one? With the little lady in the park and stuff. So it's just beautiful, isn't it? And we've got that in blue and mustard and the red. That's the blue with the same prints. The mustard and the red. And then we go back to these florals. Look at the pink one. How delicious is it? And the red. A light pink, a blue, a teal, the grey, and the mustardy colour. So that was one pack. And they're back quarters, Tilda back quarters, and they were 82.50. I just want it to be transparent. Hi, wife. Everyone, just wanted to say hi. Happy Christmas. Oh, no way. So he's in hospital or just in isolation at home, wife? The floral is beautiful. It's really, I put it in the wrong end. But like if you could fussy cut out them flowers, like beautifully, just the right size for a hexagon or something like that. So yeah, they were 80 something. 82.50 for for that bundle. People in America will be like, what the hell? That's a rip-off. Because we have to pay so much more in Australia.
Oh, what?
This is the second bundle of Tildas. And they were 120. See that? And they're just all mixed florally types. Oh, damn.
What?
I'm just trying to show everyone without dropping the whole bundle. Look. They're just gorgeous. I don't know if you can really see the colour in them though. The laptop camera isn't as good as the one up the back. But they're just...
You guys just went past the one time.
Hang on. Oh my God, gosh, you have to look at this one. Look at that. It gives you a bit of an idea what the overall prints look like in each one. If you pull out a couple.
Yeah.
You love them. So the red ones got the same sort of print. And the teal, oh, this one's divine. I have to show you this one. Isn't it beautiful? So there's like another 10 with that type print on it. This is the dog scratching on the door because they want to come in and play with fabric. When I had my shop, the white fluffy one used to be at the shop all day with me. And the customers just used to love coming in. Probably more to see him than me. Going for a snack and a drink. Okay, Wave. You take care of yourself as well. Oh my gosh. Guys. We're not finished. We've got more.
Okay.
You can go to bed if you're tired.
No, not tired enough to say.
Now, these are the bulk ones. So we got 2 meters each of these. Like, oh my God. Can you all see how delicious they are?
No.
So these were 32 a meter. And we got 2 meters. And we got pink border. Whoops. Isn't it just... Oh. I just drool looking at them. And we've got the burgundy one. Like these are all folded up. Like there is seriously 2 meters.
They're like a burger. KFC burger.
Isn't it beautiful?
Mm.
And we're still going. We got it in the tealy colour. Just divine. And there's one more. We got in the cream as well. Yeah, it is really good quality. That's why it's so expensive. Like you can go to I've got the receipt here too. You can go to Spotlight and a lot of their ranges have improved. But if you're making the quilts I make are not they're heirlooms, like they're gonna do generations hopefully. So you like the teal and the cream, Daisy?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's food, you know.
Can we show them? Check this out for a platter. I can't see it. Can you see that? How cool is that? It's beyond my capabilities, but it's pretty cool. It's even got a little star on top. See the little star? It's made out of cheese. I love that. Thanks for sharing.
Nice.
So we're going to have some fun with these next week. You guys can help me pick what patterns we're going to make. Rather eat fabric. So we've got the docket. I don't know if you can see that, but it was $5.16. I just want to prove, that this is what was spent on it, just so everyone knows. And it's transparent. And I'm not doing the wrong thing and all that sort of stuff. So these fabrics we've bought will be like the feature fabrics, and then other fabrics I've got in up the back, we can blend in with them and things like that to make these quilts with. And then we can start cutting them out. You don't have to prove a thing. We give to the fabric fund because we want to do it. Yeah, I know, but I also want to be transparent and show, I'm not just going and not doing what I say I'm doing with it, I think it's important with what we've been through in the last few weeks that happens. And I want to give back to you guys, as you know.
What's this now?
We've got a giant inflatable out the front of the house with Santa on a motorbike. And we caught, is it on our Ring doorbell that she did that?
Yeah.
I
actually filmed it, maybe.
The daughter, when she come over just before I come on live, she's like, punched my Santa. She thought she was funny. No, Susan, but you've got to be real. Like, we never thought what could have happened in the last couple of weeks would ever happen either. You know?
Go.
It's crazy. I just dosed her up on Benadryl.
You didn't. Like 5 hours ago.
It was not.
It was when it was still daylight.
Oh no, not another flat thing. No, she just punched it and it was the funniest thing ever. Because she's got...
too.
Yeah, I know. She's got the weirdest sense of humour like me. I doubt anyone here will question you, receipts, Sharon. I know you guys wouldn't, but
That's really flat.
there's people out there that will try anything to make you look like a scammer or a bad person. So I'd rather just put it up there before they want to have an opinion. Yeah, have a look at this. Give me more drugs, Nan. I was just thinking the same thing. Poor kid.
Yes.
But I didn't know that Woolworths is selling the little single fungulitis testers. So I might just grab one in the morning, test her, and...
No. Because if I do test positive, it means if we go, I can't go anywhere. And then, yeah, I said no.
Yeah, I think so, Ghost Bird.
What?
I know that you guys know I'm on the... But I will admit, I didn't expect what has gone on in the last couple of months. I didn't expect any drama like has happened or sidetracking that. I seem to go so fast getting all these centers done for the quilts and then get so like the summer quilts that I want all you guys to have. And then with all this other drama and everything, it totally blindsided me to a point I was too consumed with all of that to just carry on with getting the quilts finished. So I will own that and admit that I should have just stayed on track and ignored it all, basically. Yeah, she's telling me why she doesn't want a COVID test because she won't be able to leave if she's got it. Oh, it does, Gabby B. It's all about the money. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm going. Like, there were some days when I was that
Here we go.
sad and upset. Like, I was trying to explain the other day to sit on the actual sewing machine, which is where I'm up to with Summer's quilts. I've got to be in the right frame of mind to do it. And with all this other crap happening, it just wasn't, I don't know. I just let it get to me. And I shouldn't have.
It's not an illegal though. But
I don't know if you guys in Australia seen on I think it was 9.com.au yesterday.
Uh-huh.
We're just trying to see if we caught on camera.
No.
Does it show her doing it?
Mm.
She's a cheeky little one, this daughter of mine. I bet they planned it.
Mm.
I think they've planned it. Because they're talking behind the car before she walked past us, Santa. Love you, don't get despondent from you. Oh, thanks, Lone Sherwolf.
Mm.
She's a nutter, this kid, I tell you. We were all shocked and in disbelief, but let's move on to bigger and better things now. Absolutely. And I've had a couple of families email me that were in the tornadoes and they lost everything. And I've got all their details and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a couple of real quick ones with fabric I've got up in the studio already. Probably start them the day after Boxing Day and just send them over. We all have a breaking point. I know. I get it, Gabby. It's so hard not to let it get to you though, Therese. But I think if we just stick with people that don't upset us and we know what they're about and how you're going to be treated while you're in their chats and things, and try and protect ourselves a bit better, it might help. Let us talk to hubby when he comes staggering home. Oh no. Oh my God. Last night we picked him up. It was about 11:15, and usually he'll come in and he wants to have a chat and he'll tell you 15 stories in 5 minutes and what's going on in the world. Anyway, we have a back veranda thing, and I thought he normally walks in and we'll make a coffee and, you know, we'll go out there and have a cigarette and a coffee before he goes to bed. Anyway, I've walked out there and he didn't come out, and Layla said, well, that was quick. He walked in the back door and just walked straight in the bedroom, went to sleep. I couldn't believe it, because normally after a few beers it's, oh, let's have a chat. But no. So hopefully he does the same thing tonight.
Really?
Yeah, because on Saturday night, I reckon he told me 15 different starts of a story and never completed one story.
We weren't here on Saturday. Oh, yes, we were. I wasn't.
You weren't, but he was. Yeah, sounds like a normal drunk. And I'm just like, yep, okay. And then the next morning, oh, did I tell you about such and such? And I said, well, sort of. Not the whole story. And then he'd go to tell me another. Did I tell you about that last night? And I said, well, sort of. Like about 10 different topics. Didn't get the full story though. And these builders, like seriously, they need to schedule out their builders' parties a bit better. because he's had
Yeah, I think.
one on Saturday and then 3 in a row. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Does hubby snore when he has been drinking? Yeah, oh, yes. He sure does. Really bad. But I take Phenergan sometimes when I can't sleep. 25 milligram of Phenergan, and I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I should tell him that, Susan. His memory's not as good now. He's 60. God love him. Poor kid. That's why he keeps going back to the pub to get the end of the story. Probably. Oh, hi, Cover Me in Sunshine. How are you?
Cover me in sunshine. Cover me in good time.
She's singing the song now, Cover Me in Sunshine. Oh. Yes, I'm glad I've got most of the Christmas shopping. Got one more thing to get tomorrow. And it's done.
What do you need to get?
Just one more thing.
What?
I'm not telling you. God, they're sticky beaks, aren't they?
No.
These kids. Channel. Yeah, so I'm thinking. We'll have to do some auditions with these. With some of the other fabrics we got up the back. Can't sleep. That's so cute. She was singing the song. She was. I tell you what, I'm going to say this. Not to upset anyone, or not about the drama, but it sort of is. But that Jenna and her daughter need to stop. Is it for me, Nan? Yeah, that's sort of what she was saying, isn't it, Susan? Oh, look, here's some I've got made. So these are going into my sister's quilt.
Yeah, which sister?
They've all got the same centre.
What sister?
Miss Diane. This is what I do overnight when I'm usually sitting here listening to Ziggy or somebody. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to show you. So, can you sit these over there, please?
I don't know if I can, sorry.
Thank you.
I said I didn't know.
This is what I have sitting next to me. It is Elro. And I have a cat and a quilt and all my bits. And here's my bit.
Am I your favourite now? May I shall be actually your favourite?
No, I don't have favourites.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I love those. Sharon, show us the quilt when it's finished, please. I can show you some of it. It's right here.
So, right there.
I can get the whole part off. see you. Oh, damn. I don't know if you guys can see the center bit. That's the very center. But it's growing. And they're 1¼ inch. 1¼ inch hexagons. But yeah, I sort of cocoon myself in this area with all my bits and pieces. And Sooty the cat finds a little spot wherever she can. Lays the phone ringing. Oh, how do we stop that? It's the alarm for her. She set me a alarm on my phone last night because I had to pick up scripts from the doctors today. And it keeps going off every hour on the hour. I know, the hours. I've always said with these hand ones that I was going to log how many hours a day I did. Oh, hi, Doug. How are you? Thank you so much. That's for our fabric fund. Thank you very much on behalf of all the ladies. And Merry Christmas, Doug. And Winston. We have to get a quilt made for Doug too, guys. Because I really want to see it in the background with a Winston lying on it.
Who's Winston?
Winston's his big puppy dog. What sort of dog is he, Doug? That's hard to say, you know that. What sort of... Sorry, I've got a sick granddaughter and she's coughing.
I'm not sick. I have a cough.
He sort of looks a little bit like a boxer at times. Blue-nosed pit bull. Really? He's a pit bull. He doesn't look like a nasty pit bull, though.
He'd be a good hunting dog.
She said he'd be a good hunting dog. She's been hunting once now and she thinks she's like the gun hunter.
I'm still good at that.
She found one hog, boar, whatever you call them, that the boys didn't even see.
They're so dumb.
And she's a superstar. Righto, after Christmas, after Boxing Day, we will do the fabric picking for Doug's quilt. Not just for Doug, though. It's for Winston as well. He is. I just love Doug. He's always...
oh my God, then tell them what happened at KFC.
Oh, guys, you're not going to believe what happened at KFC today. So we go there for lunch. Took forever waiting to get our food. We get the food. We sit down, we eat. We just finished eating. Oh, my God, Doug, stop. But thank you. Oh, my gosh. Thanks so much. Goes into our January fund. We just finished eating and there's like these really loud cat noises, like meowing. And we just sat there looking at each other. It was crazy. And we didn't really know if we were all hearing the same thing. And we're like, what the hell? And it stopped. and the staff. Like, we were the only ones in the store, and we were around the corner a little bit, so the counter people and the cooking people couldn't see us sitting there. And we did not have a clue what was going on. And then it stopped. And we thought, oh, we've heard it wrong. And then it started again with all these meows. I swear I heard 4 different cats. And so did hubby and the granddaughter. So we're all walking out of the shop like as silent as trying to work out what the hell was going on. The only thing we think it might have been is maybe the cookers have a certain alarm and it happens to be cat noises. I don't know if anyone knows. Because I know at Woolworths, in their barbecue chicken rotisserie thing, it sounds like a chicken.
Yeah, but it'd be a chook because KFC cooked chook.
Well, you would think it would be a chicken, wouldn't you?
Mm.
Why cats? And then it was just bizarre. It was crazy. Now I think about it, I should have walked back in and asked them, because it's going to drive me insane not knowing why. I don't know. It's just one of them things. It's just crazy.
It happened again when we were walking out of the shop.
Yeah, as we're walking out, you could hear the cat noises again. And it wasn't like on someone's phone or anything. It was weird. They were individual cats. I know you people think I've lost my mind, but I have witnesses. If I was by myself, I would have thought I'd lost the plot, honestly. Oh, good night, Doug. Thank you. Have a good rest and have a great Christmas. But I'll probably be in your chat tomorrow as usual. With that, that doohickey. She's trouble. I'll probably be in there stirring her up a little bit like we usually do. My son would love Winston though. He loves pit bulls. Those cats are kitchen cats to catch those rascally rats. Oh my God, gymnastics. Cats to catch. Oh no. Spring rolls. Oh, Susan. Doug must have just finished. Hi, Emerald Flowers. How are you? You're up late too, or up early? It's only 10 p.m. here, so it's reasonably early still. I'm just trying not to miss this call in case this husband of mine is. Missy's nearly asleep.
There's a cat on there.
What else have I got over here I can show you guys? Oh, check out this.
It's a bit hot.
Dutch Heritage. Beautiful Dutch Heritages.
Ooh.
Got it in a different colour. It's like shoes. You've got to have the same one in every shade. I think I've showed you these ones before. We have it in mustard. It is, isn't it, gymnastic? It's just divine. And these ones. know it's yummy as. You're not getting hubby, Susan. I've got to show you one of my other little favourite fabrics in a minute. Just beautiful. You know, orange, a little bit of orange in every quilt. Like, I'm not the biggest orange fan, but that orangey mustard, just a little bit, really, really makes your other colours pop. You want to see one of my favourite fabrics?
Mm-hmm.
They're pineapples. I just love it. Oh, we've missed you too, Emerald Flowers. Oh, I was bullied a couple of nights ago in a chat. What? I'm doing good. I just woke up about 15 minutes ago. I was thinking about you last night. I've missed you. I was bullied a couple of nights ago in a chat. It was horrible. Oh no, someone is sick. Yeah, she's not sick. She's just got this horrible, started off with a little dry cough. And as you can hear now, it's sort of gone to her chest and it's just juicy. Can I ask you something, Emerald Flowers? Because I'm a sticky beak and I just want to know. Yeah, it is my granddaughter, the 12-year-old one. I don't think the fungulitis starts like that though, does it? Donna Rice is here. Hello.
What's fungulitis?
The C word. But we're not allowed to say the C word on YouTube.
Oh.
I don't know what they actually do to us if we say it. I've just heard lots of other creators say we're not allowed to talk about it. That's why we use code words. So I pinched Nita's code word, which is fungulitis. Is that it? No, I'm just trying to. Oh, Gabby B. Good night, Gabby. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, that's sad, Emerald Flowers, that. Was it just one? Aha, that's where I was going. Look, that's what I wanted to ask you. I was only in there 15 minutes at the most. Emerald Flowers. And I seen you in there and I said, oh my dear Lord God, Jesus, Father God, Lord. A few people, Priscilla was in there too, and I've had a chat with Priscilla. As a friend, to just be careful. Because what happened with what Jenna and her daughter are doing to Ziggy in my book is not mature, and Jenna letting her daughter participate in adult chats for a start is absolutely not okay with me, but to encourage it is another level. And I was just worried about a few of you that I've seen in there. with all of the stuff going on, I was just a bit worried. Because I know you guys are really lovely ladies, and it just, I don't know. You know when you get a vibe? It's... Oh my God, yes, not okay. I talked to Ziggy. It's not okay. The daughter was dropping her own mobile number in Ziggy's chat so people could message her to get screenshots about Ziggy's daughter. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever witnessed. Firstly, as a mother, she needs... Yeah, and I said the same thing to Priscilla today, actually. Or was it last night? I think it was last night. It's not right in her head, Emerald Flower. But I thought, should I say anything or should I shut up and mind my own business? Because that's why I asked you if it was okay to ask you a question, because I didn't want you to think I'm only saying it because I don't... that I didn't want you to think I was only saying it so people wouldn't go to Jenna's chat. That's absolutely not where I'm trying to come from. Everyone should know that I'm like the rest of you, and we go to whoever's chat we want to go to. I was only going to mention it out of concern for you guys. That's the only reason I would bring it up. I was worried right at the beginning. I think I even mentioned it in a live a couple of days after Ziggy let Jenna's daughter be friends with her daughter virtually. And this is not me bagging out Ziggy. This is just out of concern. I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I think it's a big lesson to all of us, you know, even though we might think we... like Ziggy obviously thought a lot more of Jenna than Jenna did of her. Jenna was just using her. It's quite obvious now. Never would I ever involve... No. I can't believe she let that. But then when confronted with it, Jenna's like, oh, I had no idea that happened. But Jenna in her live was bragging. No, her daughter was bragging beside the car that she had been talking to Jenna's mods during the day. And I thought, what? I don't think that's a good thing either. Why would she be letting her daughter message with her mods? I just don't understand that side of it. No, that's why that Emerald Flower, you know me, and you know I would rather just say, can I ask you a question? Because the question was going to be, you know, how did you feel about being in the chat? You know, was there anything going on in there that you didn't feel comfortable with? Oh my God. You should have messaged me. I couldn't stay in there. I only went over there to see what was being said for my own ears. Yeah, that's why I didn't stay there, Ghost Bird. It's just not my thing. But instantly I was like, oh my God, Emerald Flowers and Priscilla are in there. I just think there's something weird with her. And just be careful. It's that coughing code. No, but I think the Benadryl's clicked in. No, I don't think that at all. I just was worried for you. But, you know, I think Ziggy's problem, major thing is, God love her, is, like I said, she's like me at that age where you are naive, you're vulnerable, and if you're a people pleaser, you just think, I still do it to this day. You just think everyone's the same and they think the way you think. And it takes being burnt a lot of times and being heartbroken before you realise that everyone isn't like you. Yeah, Scott H's Teresa. Yeah, me too. I was a little bit like, okay. But I must say I didn't watch it. I get a bad vibe off the woman. I don't think it's a good idea to mix what's going on with YouTube with a friendship. Nothing against Ziggy, but people always have motives. Yeah. Pam, hi Pam's opinion. And like even in her live tonight, she was like heartbroken with what Molly did on the phone to her. Oh, you didn't see it, Susan? It was last night's our time, Susan. We were actually driving around looking at Christmas lights, and yeah, I snuck over and I was in the car, like hubby's driving. I wasn't driving. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the way they talk, and she was a little bit like, I don't know if you guys noticed it when Jenna was on panel with especially Ziggy. She would talk to the chat and everything like it was her panel, and at times talk over the top of Ziggy, and I was like, what the hell? This girl thinks this is her, this is all about her. And Ziggy, you should do this, and Ziggy, you should do that. And I was like, back off. You felt sorry for her too, Donna? I know. That's the disgusting part about YouTube with these bigger creators, that they feel that they can bully new YouTubers into an alliance. What's that word? An alliance with this side or that side or whatever. And the mentality of it is so childlike. I just can't. I know the worst part about it was I sent her a little $5 super chat just saying you could hear the hurt in her voice, the way she was talking, and not to let him get to you. And she was reading my comment and just stopped halfway through and burst out crying. And then I felt even worse for her. Stitching crime. Yeah. Yeah, some voices I struggle with too. And I'll be honest, I cannot stand Johnny's listening to Jody Sue. Yeah, it's just getting a lot. Yeah, it was sort of about an hour to go, I think. An hour? No. Maybe halfway through, Susan. I still haven't been able to work out how to adjust this ring thing. Every time someone slows down now to look at the Christmas lights, the ring thing happens. Yeah, I'm curious to know whether because I've only been in the YouTube world for 12 solid months, as in watching YouTube lives and things with Oren and North and West. That's when I started watching. And I know it got crazy in that case, but this is next level crazy. This is real life crazy. And I just wonder whether it was like this before Oren and North and West. Who else's voice does it? Oh, that Laura Life Perplexed. I find it hard to listen to her for too long. You keep thinking someone's at your door. I've got to keep the sound on because if hubby rings, I won't hear it and then he'll be annoyed. Yeah. I just don't understand why Molly is so defensive of the Laura girl with Ziggy playing. And the timing of when she rang is when J is for Justice's video was being played. And I thought, that's what it's about. It's not that Ziggy played Olivia's video. Oh, Cher's voice. Yeah, she's... What do you all think of this? So have you all heard the phone call with Jays for Justice to this Edie lady about the ancestry thing and how she made Summer classified as deceased? Because so Jay was calling it Edie, but I was watching Jay is for Justice's comments in Ziggy's chat, and it was like Jay knows exactly who this Edie person is, and we were to try and work out who it was. Yeah, it was. She did it really well, I thought. I think it's a bunch of BS. They need to leave that lady alone. Yeah, I just don't know if... Glitter, do you think Jay knows exactly who it is? Is that what she was meaning? I think the lady was worried about whoever, like whether it was a husband or not. You don't think she does? Oh, okay. That's what I mean. I was a bit confused with Jay's comments in the chat about whether, because she kept saying, like she said a few times, who do you think it is? And at first I thought, to me, it sounds just like Jenna. Yeah, I've watched one of them, gymnastics. But yeah, it was very pushy. I still don't understand why you would want to do that. Hi, I plead the fifth. How are you? Merry Christmas, everybody. This is such a weird time for me to be on. Showed how easy it is to... Oh, really? Okay, maybe I need to go back and watch another one. Because I sort of got the impression from Jays for Justice that, like, not everyone can change information in that app. Really, Therese? So it wasn't like this for Laurie and Daybell? Wow. Well, I'm only just starting to learn that, Glitter. I didn't know about a lot of the stuff in her history. That's right. So someone was thinking it was Don's PI lady. Here we go. Here's the call. Hello? Good. Where are you? Oh, right, you're still there. Okay, I'll be 5 minutes. Okay. Radio. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, I've got to go and play taxi. Yeah, I don't think it was Prayer Gardens. But I might come back on when I get back. But I have to go and pick him up. Hi, DB. I'll probably come back on when I get back, guys. So it'll probably be 15 minutes. Okay? So hopefully you can all come back. Bye.